This support system relieved my rotator cuff pain in 14 days. After I was told that surgery might be the only way to fix my awful shoulder pain, I tried everything to avoid it. I took countless painkillers. I even tried injections. But the effects were temporary, and I knew it couldn't fix the root cause of my problem. It was just masking it. Eventually, I went to a chiropractor, which cost about $800, but unfortunately, I didn't feel much better. I mean, my shoulder would literally start hurting on the ride home. What brought me closer to a solution was a conversation I had with a top physical therapist from New York about a month ago. He explained that the root cause of shoulder pain and rotator cuff injuries is the surrounding tendons that allow you to move become inflamed or torn, often because of aging, repetitive movements, and bad posture. Especially for those who work in an office like I do for 8 hours a day, our shoulder tendons become tight, weak, and strained, which inflames the area and eventually causes those tendons to tear. That's what leads to this constant pain that sometimes goes down our arm. I began researching ways to alleviate the root cause of my shoulder pain. Now, many people were recommending stretching and exercising, which I tried, but honestly, it made things worse. My shoulder became so achy and stiff because I was putting more strain on my tendons instead of helping them. I essentially needed something that could support my movements when I exercised to prevent making it worse. So, the forum that recommended exercising suggested I use a shoulder brace, but I found that they were too restrictive, and just the chafing and discomfort, they were a no for me. I started searching for other solutions on the internet. That's when I came across the cream compression sleeve on Facebook. They designed this device to not only be supportive and flexible, but to also be extremely comfortable during exercise or even while you rest. Then I saw that they had a 60-day money-back guarantee, and there were loads of positive reviews, so I said, ship it. So I got it about 2 weeks ago. I've been working out with it every day since then, and I have to tell you, my shoulder feels so much better. Doing those exercises doesn't cause nearly as much discomfort, and my pain levels have gone from like a 9 to a 3. Even better, they costed basically nothing and quite literally hit the reset button on my shoulder. I was really happy to see improvements in my mobility, even from the first day of wearing it, and that is essentially how I was able to address the root cause of my shoulder pain. All I needed was a bit of support. I no longer need a handful of painkillers every day, and I just felt really responsible to share this with everyone because I know there are millions of people out there suffering just like I did not that long ago. And the solution is sometimes a lot simpler than you think. If you've got any shoulder pain or rotator cuff injuries, I recommend you give the cream compression sleeve a shot. It did wonders for me.